Spent the last few hours working on this guy. I filed down all the casting marks outside so you can see those transitions are smooth now. It doesn't have that lip around it. He's gonna get the black treatment, same as the rest of the frame here. So that should look nice. It's almost ready for paint. Just needs to be cleaned. With this guy painted up and looking pretty good, it's on to the other part of the handlebars. These look like they've been painted already. You can see not very well. There's still whispers of the casting original aluminum underneath. And I didn't get it on video, but you can see here this casting line. It's going across the whole bit. I'm probably gonna file this down and smooth that out, same as I did for this guy, and then get another coat of paint on it. So maybe I'll record this one. I was trying to push out these bushings using my vise. And this is what happens when you buy cheap crap. Yeah, it just snapped. So there goes 80 bucks. I got a good one on the way. Got ourselves a new vise. Brand name this time. And look at that. It actually worked. With a little help from the propane torch there, but yeah. When you break a tool, it's time to upgrade, and at least these bushings came out. Now I can get new ones on order and get them pressed in, and get this guy painted up. All right, here's the bushing, and it slides in from the top. You can see it's tapered at the top, so you got to push it out that way too. So it looks like the inside of this race is also tapered, so this might be a special part. And I'm glad I pushed him out instead of cut him out in case I have to maybe, I don't know, reuse this somehow. Who knows? Into the parts jar. But I got in this case, a 27 mil socket, and that fits over the top like that. Then I got this, I don't know what size this is. 1/2 inch, who knows? For that in from the back side. A couple of bolts as a spacer. Get up like that. This guy, I'm using gloves because I needed to use the propane torch to get this thing unseated. So it's still a little warm. So get this guy centered up. So it hits a point where it gets pretty tight, and I couldn't do anything else. And that's when I hit it with some heat. And I think I saw it let go. So I'll slide a little bit, I think. So now, give it a crank. Oh yeah, see, now we're moving. So that's exactly what happened last time. And then it bottoms out on the inside of this. So we loosen it up, and here we go. Look at that. That's a beautiful thing. All right. Just dip the nut in it. Little tap and she's out. So I finally managed to track down some bearings off of eBay. And you can see it's a little frosted up. I had this guy in the freezer, so it'll hopefully slide into there easier. But in comparison, you can see the old one on the right and the new one on the left. And they're a little different. So this one's a little shorter and the inner diameter is a little less, so I might need a sleeve that goes around that bolt, but the outside diameter is basically perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the top, push it in until I hit essentially even with the top, and it'll be mostly there and I'll be fine with that. So hopefully I can just set this guy in just like that. Oh yeah, going real easy. And that's it. There we are. Fresh bushing, piece of cake. All right, let's get the other one in. This is the part number. I got them on eBay. I'll put a link down there to show you what store I got them from. But yeah, I just searched for 25mm bushings on eBay. I just had to search and search and search and search until I got the right ones. And these are off of a swing arm from another motorcycle of the era. I believe it's a Honda 70. I don't know the exact number. But oh yeah, putting these things in the freezer was a good idea. These things are sliding right in. I hope they don't come out as easy as they went in. But, oh man, look at that. Ah, that's so nice. So nice. All right, now I can sand this guy down and get him painted. Yeah. That looks so nice. Let's get this tape peeled off. Absolutely gorgeous. Yep. All right, it is time to get this thing all flattened out. Get all these pits filled with body filler. So, gonna make a little stand really quick out of some wood. Get this thing up off the table so I can work with it. And we'll start filling this in. First pass of body filler and sanding. It's pretty nice. Can't even feel any of these transitions. Down here though, this little front bit, that's gonna need some more. So I gotta run to the auto store and get some more of that. And then on this side, we gotta fill in this little ding and a couple of scratches here too. So yeah, I also need more screws because this is just nailed in and I don't like how wobbly that is. But this is coming along, and then hopefully at the end of the day we'll get some primer on it. This is my first time using glazing putty. I've used Bondo a bunch in the past, but the putty, I guess, fills in all the holes that the Bondo has in it. It's weird. I don't really like it, but maybe just because it has compound curves in it, it's a little difficult to work with. But I think the Bondo came out well. I got these front lips all flattened out, and the rest of it took most of the dents out. So time to knock the glazing putty down, hit this guy with some primer, and yeah, I don't have any paint for this yet. I gotta pick out some colors. I'm just gonna go with probably a Toyota red or something, an easy color code, something common, so I can easily access touch-up paints and stuff if I need to fix this. But yeah, the plan is to get this primered, get a nice red on here, and I'm gonna put up a graphic flashback to my really bad rendering of what I want this bike to look like. So the front fender is going to be red, back fender is going to be white, and the tank is going to be white with a black stripe on each side with a center red stripe. And then I'm going to get one of those 2-part hardened spray can clear coats, and the plan is to essentially hit all the body panels at once with that clear coat so I can minimize the cans I have to purchase. And for the underside of this guy, I'm gonna put bed liner down here, I think. I'm gonna use that rust converting spray paint as a primer. Yeah, then just do bed liner, just so, you know, it'll kind of give a better barrier for rocks and debris and any water if this thing does see any rain. And you know, from a side look at it, you'll get, you know, a nice contrast of black underneath there. I think that'll look okay. But for now, let's keep sanding. Anyway, I don't know if anybody caught this on the time lapse, but I messed up when I was painting the inside of this guy. First of all, this truck bed stuff, I don't like it very much. It doesn't spray consistently and gave me runs, and half the time it wasn't even spraying, but I forgot to tape off these little inside lips, and these need to be painted the color. So I gotta peel this tape, resand everything, tape the inside so it doesn't get overspray now, and now we can put some red on it. All right, just got finished with the wet sand, 400 grit. This guy's nice and smooth. I'm gonna give this probably another 5 or 10 minutes with the fan blowing at it, just to make sure all that water's evaporated. Then we're gonna hit it with the tack rag again and get some base coat. I think I got a little complacent using this black enamel paint, because looking at this guy, we're not looking so hot. Bunch of scratches in the primer that came through on the main paint. You can especially see the vertical ones here in the light. I just rushed it. I just didn't get that primer sanded down as much as I needed to. And it's showing through on the base coat. So I gotta probably take it down, probably back to 200, 300, 400 again, and just get most of those scratches out. Which means I'm probably gonna have to get another can and go over this again. But for the most part, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. It's just, it can be better, so I'm gonna do it again. If only Oh, you know what? Maybe I should just get the red engine enamel. I'll consider that. I really like the metallic though. Anyway, Smiley signing off. Make sure to hit that bell, subscribe notification, because I don't post regularly. So if you want to catch up, you'll get the notifications. Anyway, see ya.